Boaters love Palm Coast, Florida, and today we're going to talk about the 5 different areas that boaters tend to gravitate to, and the different communities and what they're all about and the lifestyle that they're all about. So stay tuned and we're going to get right into it. Hey, I'm Bill Bishop. I'm a realtor here in Palm Coast, Florida, and this channel is really all about giving you the kind of information that I wish I had. I moved down here 3 years ago, and I wish I had the kind of information that we're trying to put out here on this channel. So if you want to get a hold of us and give us a text or a call, our email is also in the description box. Hit that notifications button and you'll get a notification of our videos that are coming out on a weekly basis. And also subscribe, that always helps as well. We love to hear your comments. So anyway, so the C section is something where you're going to find homes in the 70s and 80s that maybe have the original owner and really haven't been updated at all. Some are going to have even the lower ceilings, some will have the vaulted ceilings, but you just kind of never know what you're going to be getting in that neighborhood. The idea though is that you can pick something up in a higher price range, obviously, that's been fully renovated, but if you decide to come in and put in a little sweat equity into one of these homes, I think that could be something worthwhile to look at as well. So basically all of these homes back up to the canals. And the canal is, these canals will all empty out into the Intercoastal waterway. And there's an Intercoastal, the Intercoastal waterway basically starts, I think I looked it up at one point, it starts up in Virginia, goes all the way down to Miami, but it runs basically the entire length of the state of Florida. And that's what divides mainland Florida, or mainland even Palm Coast, with the hammock barrier islands where the hammock beach resort and those properties are out there. So theoretically, basically, you could take your boat out, you could get on the Intercoastal waterway, and without even being out into the open ocean, you could take that Intercoastal waterway and go all the way down to Miami without even going out into the ocean. So the Intercoastal is where everybody goes to fish, and it's a saltwater river. Basically, it's called the Matanzas River, but it's just a saltwater kind of canal, really, that runs all along. I think some of it is man-made, some of it is natural. I don't know which is which. It was apparently completed back in the 40s. So that's a little history on the Intercoastal, and that all these properties are kind of the high price properties are going to be right on the Intercoastal, and then the less costly property, higher price properties are going to be in the canals, or in those areas. Okay, so this is our newly renovated home, and nice beadboard, nice tile. Okay, so this home most likely had a vaulted ceiling. Looks like they maybe covered this beam here. Very nice. Look how open it is now. So they must have torn out the whole thing. Oh, Surf Girls Design. Surf Girls Design. Very nice, girls. I'm going to go in the back here and show you a picture of the okay, my initial comment on this house is that it's very well done. Whatever Surf Girl Designs is, I'm going to keep them in mind to give them a call if I have any other renovations. But here, so this is a beautiful backyard here, but $679 is what this is going for. And behind me here is the canal. But you're paying for a lifestyle here. You're definitely paying for a lifestyle to be able to come out. And these are saltwater canals, so every once in a while you'll see a dolphin swimming by. I don't know if they get up this far, but every once in a while I would imagine you would see one. So this is the C section, Palm Coast, and kind of give you an idea of what a fixer-upper. It's more than a fixer-upper. They probably put 80 to 100,000, I would imagine, in renovating the house. And I'll turn it around here. I'll show you the back side. There's the back side. There's the jacuzzi over there. They put a little bit of a bush, but this is the canal. All ready for your own dock. We've got boats over here. And you go out that way, you take a right, left. I don't know how you get out of here, but that is kind of the cool thing about living here. So the next area I'd like to talk to you about is Palm Coast Plantations and Marina del Palma. Now they're kind of together, and they're located. Palm Coast Plantations is an interesting community because you have homes that are right on the Intercoastal, and you can get a lot, a little pricey over there for $200,000 to $300,000 that are right on the Intercoastal. Of course, then you have to build a house, and they do have some, some restrictions. It's a gated community there. You also have homes that are located on a big long lake, which is kind of cool. That's kind of that type of setup at Palm Coast Plantations. But these are some of the homes that are available on the Intercoastal side, and these homes are approaching the $1 million range, and they have direct access to the Intercoastal waterway, which is really an advantage. I don't know if an advantage, but that's what people want, to be right on the Intercoastal, and that's what this gives you. The other great thing about Palm Coast Plantations is that it does have some common community amenities that you can have, like a pool and tennis courts, things like that, but it's also a very safe, gated community as well. There's also lots on the other side of the street from where you're looking right now that are a little less expensive, and those lots go obviously for less money, but so you can get in there and actually not have a lot on, but you can have a lot on the lake that runs pretty much the entire length of the property. Then an interesting way to be a boater down here, I guess, without putting in a better way, would be to go to Marina del Palma, which is basically when you have a lot there, you get a storage slip in the storage facility. When you're ready to boat, you get on your phone. They take your boat down, they get it all ready, gas it up, put ice in the cooler, so on and so forth, and then you get in and take it out, and then when you come back, you just leave it. and that's all part of the association dues, and actually that slip or that storage spot is part of your lot price as well. So that's kind of a different, so your homes aren't right on the water like you would be on the canal, but it's really kind of cool because although you're on a canal and you might have a boat in your backyard, like I said, there's still a little bit of maintenance. You have to, you have to cover it. You have to go get gas for it, those types of things. So it's not totally maintenance free in the fact that you have your boat in your backyard like you would in a canal, or if you had one of these homes that is right on the Intercoastal. All right, so the next area I want to talk about is a little bit upper scale living. It is the Yacht Harbor Club. And this is all part of and this is right over the bridge. And these are, you've got a condominium complex as well as you have home sites, and then you also have homes. So the homes are in the 8 to 100, 750, 800 to over $1 million, and they go up from there. But they are right on the canal where you can have, again, your boat in your backyard. But then you also have condominiums there that you could have your boat in one of the slips in the harbor. So that's Yacht Harbor Club, and that's all part of the hammock beach development. There are shared amenities and things that you have as well. Okay, so the fourth area that I'd like to talk about is there's a canal area as well over on Flagler Beach, and this is right as you go over the bridge towards Flagler Beach, and it would be on the north side. And there's a small canal area there, but the cool thing there is that this is where it might appeal to the people that want to be on the water, like on a canal, have their boat in their backyard, but also be able to go and get on your golf cart, drive your golf cart up to the beach, spend a day at the beach, and then even in the evening, take your golf cart up to one of the mini restaurants along the beach there to have drinks or dinner or whatever you're into. So that is like that would be kind of someone who wants that kind of all-inclusive lifestyle. That's more of a kind of, I think maybe a little bit more of a party type lifestyle. But you have the restaurants, you have the boat, you have the beach, you kind of have it all there. There are different canal areas in Flagler Beach. There's one big one there, and then there's some smaller ones on the north and the north and south side of the bridge there of Moody. Okay, number 5 now is the homes that are actually right on the Intercoastal. There are lots that become available, and really it's hard to pin down because there are lots on the barrier, on the island side, on the barrier island over on the hammock side of things, where they would be facing west, which is kind of cool. You get to see the sunsets. The lots over on the mainland side then face east, so that's cool as well. But I mean, there are tons of options where you can actually live right on the Intercoastal, and they're not part of an association or a homeowners association. You can basically build pretty much whatever you want. That appealed to me. I didn't want to particularly live in a homeowners association. I wanted to buy a lot and build the house that I wanted to build. So if that kind of appeals to you, then we would have to look at those little pockets, and they're kind of all over, all up and down the Intercoastal. They go all the way up to Matanzas Inlet and almost up to St. Augustine. But there's all these little areas that have access, and just matters. It just comes down to when you hit the neighborhood that you once you start driving around and you say, hey, this is the neighborhood that I really want to start looking in. That's when we start to really pinpoint and focus in on that particular area. One thing I did want to mention, and one of the things that I happened to me when I was living in Minnesota. I had my little boat. I had a little Mastercraft. And one year I forgot, or actually I didn't really forget, but winter came on really fast that year and we had a real hard freeze before I could drain the engine block on the water. And I forgot to drain the water on the engine block and it froze the engine. And I just wanted to mention that because those are things you don't have to worry about down here. I mean, there are other maintenance things you have to worry about, but that cost me a price of almost a brand new engine. So it was a pretty pricey mistake. That those types of things, as well as you can use your boat year round here. I hated winterizing my boat and putting the baby away for the winter and not having use of it, and then being able to take it out. And by the time the lake got warm enough to swim in, it was almost end of summer. So it was crazy. I loved it. We had great times on the lake, but it's really nice to be down here. And if you have a boat, to be able to use it all year round. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and give us a text, give us a call if you're interested in learning more about the area. We love hearing from people all over who are making the move to Palm Coast. So thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications little bell dingy thing, and make sure you get our next video. And thanks so much, and look forward to seeing you on the next video. And until next time, bye-bye. Check out these two videos too. You might be interested in those as well, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Take care.